Hello everyone, this is Mystic Goddess with your general reading. So today we're going to see what the person who is thinking about you is not telling you currently. This reading is for everyone of every zodiac sign, so feel free to switch the energies around as needed. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into these messages. Give me messages please, Holy Spirit, for everyone that watches this reading. When it comes to the person who is thinking of my viewers, what is that person not telling my viewers currently when it comes to love? What is that person not telling my viewers when it comes to love? Two more shuffles. Alright, so let's see what comes out here. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. They feel as though they're imbalanced at the moment. It's also giving energy of this person rethinking a decision that they made. With the Four of Pentacles being right beside that, they're either wishing that they would have sucked things out with you, or they're wishing that they would have done more in order to make the relationship work. This is someone who's stingy. They could have been stingy with their time, stingy with money, or this is someone who is stingy when it comes to effort. They're also really possessive over you. But the crazy thing is they're insecure as well. They want you all to themselves. They do not want anyone else having access to you. And they definitely don't want anyone else having access to your energy. With the Two of Cups being at the top of the deck, the connection that they share with you is like no other. They miss the close bond that the two of you shared. It's also coming out like they're aware they didn't give you the mutual respect that you deserved. So yeah, they may be quiet at the moment, but they're very much in their head. Give me more. What is this person not telling my viewers when it comes to love? They're also having a really hard time when it comes to getting by. They could be stretching their resources, or their finances are up and down. Thank you. All right, we have the Chariot card. So if you did decide to take a step back, or if this person moved on from you, they're regretting it. With the Five of Swords being in reverse, they're either wanting to reconcile with you, or they want to come to some type of solution. Yeah. Some of you put a lot into this connection, but you didn't get what you deserved out of it. I feel like you were as patient as you could be when it comes to them. Some of you could have even stayed with this person longer than you should have, out of feeling sorry for them, or out of falling for this person being manipulative. At some point, I do feel like they thought about seeking revenge on you by planting seeds elsewhere. So if they did move on with something, if they did move on with someone else, just know that they did it out of spite. But see, now they regret it. It's letting me know that this person is having a hard time cutting their losses if there's been a disconnect between the two of you. Certain arguments or certain things that they were doing that they were aware were not of the highest good for the connection, they're wishing that they would have chosen their battles. So if they ever did anything to hurt you, or if this person made certain decisions without thinking about how it would affect the connection, or how it would affect you on an emotional level, they're wishing that they would have made different choices. So yeah, overall, they feel like you are worth fighting for. They're wishing that they would have persevered. They're wishing that they would have put more effort into the connection. At the top of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands. They're still very much into you. They could come toward you showing passion, or they could try and charm you. If you did walk away from this person, they're a bit pissy about it. They feel like things didn't end on their terms. Now, if they decided to move on from you, they're still interested in you. And they're also wishing that they would not have made a hasty decision when it comes to moving forward. So they're realizing a lot of things. Give me more. It's almost like they didn't want to give you the best part of themselves. They know that they can do better. They know that they have more to offer. But like I said, this is someone who's stingy. Now, they could have been giving you the bare minimum in order to protect their heart because they've been hurt before in the past. But that's unfair to you. Thank you. All right, we have the Lover's card and it came out crossing. They're in conflict at the moment. They also wonder if you still love them. Or they're wondering if you still want to be with them at all. With the Page of Cups being at the bottom of the deck, they could come in with some communication. I feel like it'll be lighthearted. They could tell you that they miss you. They could tell you that they love you. If they were to tell you any of those things, they're being honest in regards to that. But see, you're not who you used to be as far as when you first met them. I feel like even though you're really perceptive and even though you have very strong intuition, you were always trying to give this person benefit of doubt. But at some point in time, their mask came off and now you cannot unsee it. When they do come in with communication, their intention is to give you clarity, but to also get clarity themselves. Because you're coming off as cold, because you're coming off as detached, it's confusing this person, okay? So they may want to see if you still have feelings for them, if you're still in love with them. For a few of you, they could even admit that they got involved with someone else and it's not working out. At the top of the deck, we have the Death card. So if there has been a disconnect between the two of you, they're not telling you how much they're affected by it. They also see that you've transformed. They see that you've changed. Right beside that, we have the Fool card. So even though there has been a breakup or a disconnect between the two of you, they're still hoping that you can have a fresh new start with each other. So if they let you go, or if you decided to take a step back, they're hoping that the two of you can have a new beginning. But see, it's not the same anymore. With the Lover's card coming out crossing, some of you may feel like the disharmony, the conflict, the drama just isn't worth it. Give me more. There's also something really unique or original about you, and they're unable to find it in anyone else. You're very different than anyone that they've ever met before, but they fumbled you. Thank you. All right, we have the Four of Wands. So they're not telling you that they still want to be with you. They actually feel like the two of you belong with one another. You brought them a lot of stability. I also feel like you were this person's peace. With the Judgment card being at the bottom of the deck, they want to come in for a renewal. So they could try and redeem themselves in some way, but as of now, they seem to be stalling. If you do want things to work out between you and them, and if you were to decide to reconcile, I do feel like things will be okay between the two of you at first. But eventually you'll start running into the same problems that you've had with this person in the past. And the problem is they're avoiding making some type of sacrifice. With the King of Wands being at the top of the deck, when it comes to you, they're focused on the big picture, but they're neglecting the small details. They're going to come in making some bold moves, or they're going to come in with some really daring and bold energy. Their intention will be to take control of the situation, but the problem is they don't really seem to even know where they're going. This is someone who flip-flops a lot. So one moment it'll seem as though they want to be with you, that they actually want to plant seeds. They want the two of you to have a stable life with one another. They'll come off like they're ready to settle down, like they're ready to give whatever it takes in order to make the relationship work. But then they'll change up on you all of a sudden. They'll start avoiding you. They'll become distant. They may even do things that causes disharmony in the connection between the two of you. They need to learn to use self-control, to be self-disciplined, and to stay focused. With the Two of Wands being at the bottom of the deck, they are planning on making their move toward you in hopes of the two of you having a new beginning. But some of you are not gonna be willing to take a risk with them. You don't feel comfortable taking risks with them because you've done that in the past and you know where it took you. So some of you have decided to turn your back. You're looking forward to the future, okay? But regardless of whether you're wanting to reconcile or if you've decided to move on with your life, with the Judgment card being here, I still feel like either way, they're going to come in hopes of the two of you having a renewal. But see, whenever you try with this person, it doesn't really get you anywhere. So you're starting to see things for what they are. Give me more. Thank you. All right, we have the Justice card. And the Justice card fell out touching the Chariot. This person needs to be careful while they're driving. They could end up getting a ticket. So they want to come in with a peace offering. They do want to make things right. They're even going to come in being honest in regards to some type of major change that they're going through. With the Nine of Cups being here along with the Ace of Cups, that's the Ten of Cups. So they think, regardless of what's happening between the two of you currently, you're going to end up spending the rest of your lives with one another. But see, you've awakened. You've awakened to who this person really is and not just focus on the potential of who they could be. Also, you're content within yourself. So regardless of whether you're connecting with this person or not, you'll be just fine. With the Wheel of Fortune being here, I do feel like this person has experienced a change in their look, okay? Whenever they were connecting with you, it was like, how can I put it? Like they had good luck. Their blessings were flowing in. Their wishes were being fulfilled. They may feel like they were a bit more successful, or at least they were fulfilled on an emotional level. But see, now they're all over the place and full of conflicts. They're trying their best to hold it all together. But it's coming out like they think their life isn't the same anymore. So this person could be getting some karma as of now. Whatever is happening to them is affecting them in a major way. They're also not getting along with people. I think that's been coming out a lot in the readings. Also, this is someone who's unhappy with themselves. When they do come toward you showing emotion, or if they come toward you with a love offer, you're going to realize pretty quickly that it's all about them. They're not just coming toward you because they love you. They're not just coming toward you because they feel like you're the one that they're supposed to spend the rest of their life with. They're coming toward you because of the energy that's attached to you. Whenever they're connecting with you, everything is better for them. Everything flows a lot more easily. Whenever they're disconnected from you, or whenever you pull back your energy, they become imbalanced. So you're really resourceful. Yeah, it's almost like one of the main reasons why they want to stay connected to you is because of the energy that you bring, because they want to benefit from you. Give me more. Thank you. All right, we have the Knight of Swords, and we also have the Strength card. Even though they're holding back at the moment, it's taking everything in them for them not to come rushing in. Now, for some of you, they are going to come in out of nowhere. They're going to be really direct and assertive. With the Star card being at the bottom of the deck, they're going to be saying some things to let you know that they still want you. They're going to be saying some things to let you know that they want to have a new beginning, that they're wanting the two of you to heal things. But they're also doing so out of pride. It's almost like they want to prove to themselves, or they want to prove to the people around them that they can have you whenever they want you. See, that's why it's going to be so important for you to stand your ground. So yeah, it's also coming out like this person is a bit of a perfectionist, or they like to come off like they don't make any mistakes. They don't ever do anything wrong. If they haven't come toward you as of yet, it's because they're trying to gain the inner confidence. There's also something about you that makes this person look good. Okay, whether it's because you're handsome or you're beautiful, if it's because of your light. Some of you get attention even when you're not trying. But there's something attached to you that makes this person look good. And they also liked the way that the two of you would get attention when you would go out with one another. You turn heads, even if you're not aware of it. Some of you may have been successful, or you may have been doing well for yourself. Okay. And so they may want to benefit from that. There's something beneficial that you offer, and they're wanting it again. For others of you, it could just be your healing energy. You're very rejuvenating. They like your positive energy. You're inspiring. But there's something about you that makes them look good. But it's to the outside world. It has something to do with the public eye. They're also intimidated by you. So they like the attention that you get, or they like the attention that the two of you get when you're out and about, but they also find it intimidating. Give me one more card. What is this person not telling my viewers? Thank you. We have the Seven of Cups. So they're not telling you about certain illusions, okay? They also daydream and fantasize about you a lot. For some of you, the illusion is that they have moved on, that they're not looking back at you, that it was easy to leave you behind. That may be a part of the illusion. Even if the two of you are not together physically, their mind and heart is sealed with you. At the top of the deck, again, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This person thinks that you're a part of their destiny. If there's distance, they feel like they're being taught a huge lesson. There's just a lot of smoke and mirrors when it comes to them. Nothing is really what it looks like. With the Ace of Cups being here, they still love you. You were their wish come true. But when they got you, they fumbled you. It's also coming out like they were not prepared for someone like you. So even though they felt as though being with you was like a wish come true, they sabotaged it because of their own insecurities and because of their own traumas. It's going to be important for you to remain balanced. Also know that when this person comes in to try and reconcile with you, try your best not to fall for any trickery, or try your best not to fall for any lies. Okay? They do want to be with you. They do want to reconcile, but they also miss the comfort that comes with you. This is someone that didn't have to second guess where they stood with you. You would show them through action. You would show them through how you treated them. But it's coming out like they were not giving you that same energy in return. With the Seven of Swords being here right next to the Temperance card, this is someone who's like an energy vampire, okay? You bring them a lot of balance, a lot of peace. You also have a tendency to overextend. So when they do come in, don't allow this person to seal your energy. Don't get caught up in the potential of what things could be between the two of you. Now, I'm not saying that it won't ever get better. I'm not saying that this person is not capable of changing. But what I am saying is, if you're not careful, if you decide to give to this again, this is someone who will drain you for everything that you have, whether that's on an emotional level, on a financial level, or even on a mental level. Yeah, they expect you to make them content, or they expect you to satisfy them, and that's not fair. This is someone who's discontent with themselves. They're dissatisfied with their own life. So even though they do want to be with you, I also feel like this is someone who will drain you. You're very resourceful to them. Very resourceful. You benefit them, but they don't benefit you. Many of you are healers. Many of you are healers. Just be careful who you're pouring your time and energy to. Okay? Because you've come a long way. You've made a lot of changes. And I feel like there are some really good things coming toward you because you've done the inner work. So you have to be careful entertaining someone with this type of energy. It's like they'll steal from you. They'll steal your peace. They'll steal your joy. And they'll steal your time because they'll waste your time. All right, and so that is the reading, everyone. If you guys resonated with this, or if you liked this reading, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you as a part of the Mystic family. I love each and every one of you guys so much. You take care. Be safe. Until next time. Bye.